A SWAT situation in Kennewick has developed into a homicide investigation, the latest from investigators coming up. And we're taking an in-depth look at the benefit contributions Franklin County makes to its employees and why that's the subject of a special meeting this morning.
And more sunshine and warmer temperatures for your Wednesday. I'll get you prepared. My first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Riley, thank you first off for filling in for Jill.
Anytime.
This morning. It's midweek.
It's midweek and beautiful temperatures are on the way.
Yes, and beautiful conditions as well. So a very nice kind of middle and tomorrow and looking good for part of our weekend. Let's take a look outside at our lovely Dust Devils Geese Stadium Skycam. Slowly waking up, but got a few people out on the highways, and we're looking at a gorgeous Wednesday ahead. So taking a look at our radar, just a smattering of clouds above us, and we're going to be looking at more sunshine than not today and tomorrow. So just beautiful conditions are on tap. So again, maybe a cloud or two, but our highs are going to be warmer as well by about 5 or so degrees. We're going to be in the lower 70s for most of our cities. That includes Ellensburg and parts of the Blues. So kind of very uniform temperatures today. We're going to slightly warm into tomorrow, Friday, and get around where we were, where we are today for your Saturday, and then a big cool down is on the way. So clear skies today, dry conditions, and yes, much cooler next week. All of that in my forecast, that's coming up. But right now we're going to send it back to Riley.
Thank you, Jason. It was a missing persons case turned homicide investigation. The Kennewick police say 3 people are dead following a SWAT situation yesterday. Authorities say investigators went to the 2800 block of South Dawes Street when a suspicious missing persons report was filed. Because of the evidence they had, investigators asked for the SWAT team to respond to the scene for safety reasons. During this time, nearby schools, Chinook Middle School and Southridge High School, were put into lockdown. Authorities then entered the home.
Detectives were able to verify that the adult male son in this case was deceased in a room inside the house. Once they determined that, they went ahead and searched the remaining rooms of the residence and also located the 2 missing adults also deceased inside the residence.
The people found dead have been identified as 65-year-old Nabil Mohammed, 63-year-old Hifza Khan, and 26-year-old Zahaid Mohammed. Their causes of death have not been released. Authorities say the Washington State Patrol Crime Lab is working with investigators to determine what happened to the family. The November general election is just 3 weeks away, and you can expect to receive your ballot soon. The Benton County Auditor's Office is mailing out its ballots today. The ballots for Franklin, Walla Walla, and Yakima County residents are expected to be mailed out no later than Friday, which is the deadline for county auditors to do so. Voters must postmark or return their ballots on or before Election Day on November 7th. You can also vote in person until 8 p.m. on Election Day at a designated voting site. Franklin County Commissioners are meeting this morning to discuss a new proposal on how much the county will be paying in VEBA benefits. VEBA stands for Voluntary Employees Beneficiary Association. VEBAs are employer-funded, tax-free trusts that employees can use to pay for medical bills like co-pays, deductibles, medications, and even surgeries in some cases. Right now, the county pays around $1,600 a month to each employee's benefit package. The extra money that isn't used toward the premium goes into the employee's VEBA account. If an employee doesn't have the county's health insurance, every penny of the $1,600 goes into their VEBA account. The new proposal would cut the payments by more than half. Those who have insurance get $400 a month, and those who don't have insurance through the county get just $600. So why does the county want to cut down on the amount they give? According to Franklin County Administrator Mike Gonzalez, it's 2 big reasons: money and equality. First, VEBA contributions are costing the county almost $3 million a year. Gonzalez says 59 Franklin County employees don't take the county's insurance and are paid nearly $1,600 a month. He says that's over $1 million the county is paying people not to take its insurance. Second, employees who have families, they don't get any VIBA benefit because their premiums cost more than the county's contribution. Gonzalez says this causes an imbalance in the system for employees. Reaction to the proposal has been mixed from Franklin County commissioners. Commissioner Brad Peck is against making changes, while Commissioners Clint Didier and Rocky Mullen say they believe change needs to happen with VIBA payments. We should also mention there is an ongoing investigation into VIBA payments in Franklin County. In 2016, commissioners passed a resolution that would allow them to convert any excess healthcare benefits into cash. But Washington law says elected officials can't give themselves raises while they're in office. Converting this VIBA money into cash could be seen as getting a raise, and Commissioner Brad Peck is one of the commissioners who may owe the county back around $47,000. Former commissioners Bob Koch and Rick Miller may owe the county $20,000 and $21,000 respectively. That case, though, is being reviewed by the Attorney General's office. The meeting discussing the VIBA payments happens this morning at 9 o'clock. The effort to build a large wind farm in the Horse Heaven Hills has seen significant opposition in Benton County. And now some Yakima County commissioners are also raising concerns, specifically about water use at the site. Commissioner Amanda McKinney wrote to the Washington State Energy Facility Site Evaluation Council, or EFEC, saying Scout Energy, the company behind the Horse Heaven Hills project, doesn't have water rights to build and maintain it after both the city of Kennewick and the Seal-of-Moxie Irrigation District said they could not supply water. She's asking that the state review Scout Energy's proposal once again.
If FSEC's going to take ag land out of production in the state of Washington, how much? If we're going to transfer water rights to facilities like this, how much? And to whose expense? What bucket are we going to take it out of? These are really important questions.
The EFEC has a meeting scheduled for this afternoon where they are set to discuss the Horse Heaven project. Watch for updates on Apple Valley News Now. We'll return in just a moment, but first Jason Valentine joins us live for another quick look at the weather.
A beautiful Wednesday is on the way, but will it hold true through our weekend? I'll get you prepared for all of that and chilly temperatures next week. That's coming right up.
Plus, a once free social media company is testing out a new subscription service in an effort to stop bots from posting on the platform. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Smoke City for Less is your one-stop shop in Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, West Richland, and Hermiston. Every location is conveniently located. And now, Smoke City for Less Hermiston has relocated to North 1st Street by AutoZone. An easy turnoff, $3.95 and you are there. For the lowest prices and largest selection of vape mods, the best batteries, tobacco products, Kratom, and specialty products too. Open 7 days a week, 5 locations, Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, West Richland, and the new location in Hermiston, off $3.95. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
With Chevy Silverado and Silverado HD, you can take on the mountains, or you can move them. With the power of up to 36,000 pounds of max available towing and the confidence of an available 13.4-inch diagonal touchscreen. Whatever your mountain, there's a Silverado for you. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2023 Silverado 1500 pickups, or get $3,500 total cash allowance on this Silverado with a TurboMax engine. See your community Chevy dealers.
Our customers depend on us for everything. We grow well over 200 different crop varieties, and there's tremendous diversity within our trade territory. We spend a lot of time and work a lot with our customers on enhancing and utilization of the products that John Deere offers. From a technology perspective, we do what we say every single day.
Bruno! Bruno! Pup on the run? No problem. With 5 drive modes, Rogue makes this a walk in the park.
Drive the Nissan Rogue. Now get a low $389 per month lease on Rogue, or get 0% APR financing for 36 months on the Rogue Platinum.
Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar. We're shaking things up.
Red or white. At Coyote Canyon, we've got you covered. If you love red, try our Italian Sangiovese, French Grenache, or Spanish Tempranillo. Like what you taste? Wine Club. Come visit our tasting room in Prosser. Coyote Canyon is calling.
I'd like to buy a vowel, Ken.
Oh, we're fresh out. Respond like a pirate. 100, please.
What is the
Arctic? What is arsenal? Go.
That was hard.
It was hard.
Celebrity Jeopardy! New tonight on ABC.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra. Welcome back, everyone. In an effort to weed out bots on its platform, X, formerly known as Twitter, is testing an annual fee for some unverified accounts. The social media company has announced it's testing a new program called Not a Bot. It will require new users in New Zealand and the Philippines to sign up for a $1 annual subscription to post and interact with other posts. New users in the testing region can opt out of the subscription service, but they will only be able to read posts, watch videos, and follow accounts. Existing users will not be affected as part of the test. The test comes as Elon Musk has encouraged users to sign up for X's premium subscription. Last month, Musk hinted that X could start charging for all users. LinkedIn has announced it will lay off nearly 700 employees. The Microsoft-owned company says the job cuts across its engineering, product, talent, and finance teams are part of a broader restructuring. The company also says it is making changes to its organizational structure and streamlining its decision-making. This comes months after LinkedIn eliminated more than 700 global positions back in May. At the time, the CEO told employees the company was seeing shifts in customer behavior and slower revenue growth. LinkedIn has more than 19,000 employees worldwide and 950 million users. Victoria's Secret is introducing underwear designed specifically for women with disabilities. Some of the features include magnetic closures, sensory-friendly fabrics, and fully adjustable and convertible front straps. Victoria's Secret says the new underwear collection was developed with the help of a firm that works with people with disabilities. The new line is available online and in select stores nationwide. Coming up, the Tri-Cities has been named a host venue for the Ironman 70.3 Triathlon. We're talking about the tourism and economic benefits when we come back. But before that, Jason Valentine will return with a look at your First Alert weather forecast.
Cut your ties to the fuel pump with an electric vehicle from Overturf Kia, your EV headquarters. You'll find a great selection of new vehicles in stock now. Save over $5,500 on a new 2023 all-electric EV6 Wind with all-wheel drive. Now just $48,999. Or get 2.49% interest for up to 72 months. Take delivery today or reserve a car that's on its way. Shop online anytime at overturfkia.com. Overturf Kia at the base of the Blue Bridge in Kennewick.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Bundle auto, home, and life and save up to 27%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
The 2023 Honda CR-V is a car and driver 10 best. RAV4 and Forester are not. CR-V is also car and driver's top-ranked compact SUV. Toyota and Subaru weren't even close. That's because inside and out, the next generation Honda CR-V is bigger, bolder, and more beautiful than ever. And right now, well-qualified buyers can get CR-V with 3.9% APR financing. For details, see your Southeastern Washington Honda dealer.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? Introducing Us Mode, a mode that makes our phones less distracting, so we can focus on quality time. So the notifications we get are the ones that matter. So we're never distracted from what's most important. Visit US Cellular in-store or online to set up Us Mode for free, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, built for us.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment.
Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Woods Nursery is a third-generation family-owned business serving the Tri-Cities since 1965. Right now is a great time to plant, and Woods has a wide variety of inventory with the most experienced people in the industry. Visit our beautiful facility with 5 acres of everything you could possibly need, and be sure to check out our gift shop. Woods Nursery thanks you and is looking forward to 50 more years. 2615 Van Giesen off the Bypass Highway in Richland.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Hope you're enjoying it so far. We have a beautiful morning. Take a little while to wake up. A few folks out on the highway, but really, folks, we have a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday on the way. Really beautiful, at least next 2 days. So just a hint of cloud coverage out there. Other than that, we are looking dry for pretty much the entirety of the Northwest, and that'll continue for the next couple of days. Look at our futurecast. There is nary any cloud coverage showing up, and we do expect that to continue until we get to, it looks like, possibly Friday, seeing a little bit of cloud coverage coming in, but just beautiful conditions, and we have a warming trend as well. And, well, why is that? Well, we have a high-pressure system in the northern part of California. It is churning in warmer temperatures from the south into all of our areas. So we are warm and pretty stable in our highs today, as we're all of our cities are very closely grouped together. And of course, as you know, that means we have a pretty stable weather pattern. So current temperatures all over the place. 50 degrees in Walla Walla, 36 in Ellensburg. That's only 4 degrees off of the freezing point, and we do expect to be near that or below that next week as we see much cooler temperatures start to pop up. So do get ready for much cooler temperatures on the way, but not for the next couple of days. We are going to remain right above our average for this time of year, 5 to 10 degrees for all of our cities. Now, this is for the Tri-Cities, average is 65. But as we get to Sunday and then Monday, we're going to start to cool down. Look at a week from yesterday. The high for the Tri-Cities, 59. So cooler temperatures are definitely on the way. It's going to feel very middle of fall-like next week after kind of a very nice week this week. Wind speeds very light. We do expect those light winds to continue for the next couple of days, even nominal winds, and then we'll slowly start to see it build up into our next work week. So still not much wind, 10 mile per hour or so, but still a little bit of breeze on the way. So let's take a look at those highs today. As I said, close grouping, 72 for Toppenish, 71 in Yakima, and 70 in Ellensburg. For the Mid-Columbia, lower 70s, so about 6 or so degrees, 5 degrees above what we saw yesterday. Look at Pendleton, though, leading the pack at 75. That is 10 degrees warmer than yesterday. So folks, just get ready for a beautiful, beautiful day. Yakima, you're going to be right in those mid to lower 70s through Saturday. Could see some showers return as we get to Sunday in our next work week. 67 by Sunday and 57 by next Tuesday. So chilly conditions are on the way. In the Tri-Cities area, we're going to be in those lower 70s today through Saturday. 68 with some shower activity on your Sunday. 59 by Tuesday of next week. And we don't look to be warming up at all as we head into Tuesday. Could be seeing some fog popping up, especially in Ellensburg, in the Ellensburg area, but it looks like we could have some widespread fog on Friday. We're going to keep a close eye on that. But for today, beautiful conditions, plenty of sunshine, easy for me to say, and light winds. Get ready for a beautiful Wednesday ahead.
The Tri-Cities is set to be the host venue for the Ironman 70.3 Triathlon for 2024. Visit Tri-Cities will be the lead organization in charge of the event, but is also working with cities of Richland, West Richland, and other communities. The event route starts at Howard Amon Park in Richland and ends at Columbia Point. Ironman is the most recognized global brand in endurance sports. Registration is now open until Tuesday, October 24th at midnight.
We just signed the deal, a 3-year host venue agreement to host the Ironman 70.3 Washington Tri-Cities event.
While this will bring a big boost to the area economy, organizers say it will also bring worldwide exposure to the beauty of the Tri-Cities. For high school students who maybe don't know where to start on the exciting journey of what comes next after graduation, schools across the Tri-Cities are hosting student job fairs this week. Colleges, local businesses, and more set up in the Kamiakin High School gymnasium yesterday morning to talk with students about their plans for the future. According to Amanda Kane, Kamiakin High School career specialist, compared to the same event last year, she says students are thinking about their futures earlier.
We definitely have more seniors that are thinking about it sooner. You know, with COVID, it really set things back, and I think we're back into full swing. And so students are starting to think about their future a little more and trying to find the right path for them.
If students aren't able to travel to different campuses or to learn about the schools or different jobs, this was their opportunity for a one-stop shop. Yesterday's event was more college-oriented, with colleges and universities from Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and Montana in attendance. There's an event later on in the school year focused more on career and job opportunities. That's the Student Job Fair in the spring for the Kennewick School District. Happening today, the City of Richland is celebrating the grand opening of the Center Parkway North Extension. The project connects Tapteel Drive with Gage Boulevard, adding bike lanes, curbs, gutters, and sidewalks on both sides of the street. The city will be hosting a ribbon cutting at 10 a.m. this morning. Coming up at the Benton County Justice Center this morning, a celebration of the newest graduates of Mental Health Court. This is a 12 to 24-month program that helps people with diagnosed mental illnesses that impact their criminal behavior. The program focuses on treatment and accountability as an alternative to incarceration. 2 people will be graduating the program this morning at 9 a.m. We'll bring you more on this tonight at Apple Valley News Now 5 and 6. And when we return on Good Morning Northwest, we've got new images from the James Webb Telescope providing scientists with new information about a planet beyond our solar system.
Honey, that was my brother. Can we bring him dinner tomorrow? He's been having a hard time since his accident.
Of course. I know it's been tough. There's so many costs that his insurance doesn't even cover.
I know. The ramp to his front door, transportation, meal preparation. What if something happens to one of us?
We should plan to sit down soon. We can look through the long-term care benefits that we're earning with WA Cares.
Find out how the WA Cares Fund can help.
Every day is different here at Ben Franklin Transit. With over 400 vehicles ranging from vans to 40-foot coaches, it takes a skilled workforce to keep our fleet running smoothly. We're looking for mechanics and equipment service workers to join the Ben Franklin Transit maintenance team. With unmatched benefits and generous paid time off, we care about our employees on and off the lot. If you're interested, please apply online at bft.org/careers and join the team that keeps the Tri-Cities moving.
Welcome to the Village Bistro. We're happy you're here. I wanted to share with you some of the things we have on our menu. One of my favorite things is our lemon ricotta pancakes, topped with blueberries and powdered sugar and butter, and oh my, they are so delicious. You gotta try our 4-cheese mac and cheese or burgers. Some say they're the best in town. We love to get to know each customer that comes in, and we want you to feel like family when you're with us.
Fall means huge savings at your destination store in Pasco. Broadmoor RV Superstore is needing to move the 2023s to make room for the 24s. And that means the deals are happening. Broadmoor RV has 11 2022 units that need to be moved with the best deals in the Tri-Cities. Our professionals are standing by and ready to make you the deal of a lifetime. Broadmoor RV Superstore, your destination store in Pasco.
We make camping fun.
Let's take a selfie.
Let's do it.
Next 5, Grammy Award-winning artist Jon Batiste.
How'd it come out?
And Live's Halloween show is coming.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, we want to remind you, your oral health is important. We know that life can get busy. Don't let your family's oral health take a back seat. At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, we offer extended hours. That's right, we are open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, plus Saturdays for when the week gets to be too full. We want you to smile healthy and live happy. Find us at one of our 2 locations, West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco. Stunning smiles for the whole family.
Indy Irwin. She's faced pain for years and says doctors dismissed it. This week, she reveals what finally helped change everything. And this morning on GMA, get ready for an irresistible throwback to the 80s with Taylor Dane live. Yeah, just try not dancing to this in your home.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
We want to show you an incredible new image from deep in space, an image we now have access to thanks to the James Webb Telescope.
Astronomers have for the first time spotted tiny quartz crystals containing silica near an exoplanet. Now, silica is a common particle found on beaches and is used to make glass. Scientists say they detected the crystals in some clouds of an exoplanet known as WASP-17b. It is located some 1,300 light years from Earth.
Researchers say they were pleasantly surprised to find the quartz particles in the clouds. They say up until now, the atmospheres of most exoplanets contain magnesium and not quartz.
All right. Building blocks for possible life.
Exactly. I love these photos, these new photos because the difference between just, a couple decades ago and now the photos that we have.
I know the advance has been stunning. We only had close-up views of this when Voyager went past Saturn and Jupiter back in the 1970s. So just beautiful, and we love it. We want more.
Yes, we do.
Yes, absolutely. Quick look outside. If you enjoyed yesterday, you're going to get more of that. All of your forecasts coming up.
Coming up on Good Morning Northwest, Biden landed in Tel Aviv this morning. We'll tell you about his plans to speak with Israeli officials. And with no House Speaker in place, another vote is set to take place this morning. But can GOP nominee Jim Jordan secure the votes?
In today's Tech Bites, a new charge on the site formerly known as Twitter. X has launched what's called the Not a Bot program. The subscription service charges new users $1 per year to post on the site. It's being tested in New Zealand and the Philippines. The new Apple Pencil will go on sale next month. It has a USB-C charging with the port hidden under a sliding cap. The pencil can also attach to the side of an iPad. At $79, the latest pencil is $50 cheaper than its predecessor, but it's missing some features like wireless pairing and charging. Finally, PayPal has launched a package tracking feature on its app. It allows users to see the status of their online orders, whether you paid with PayPal or not. The free feature can be used through a Gmail account linked to PayPal or by typing in the tracking details. Those are your Tech Bites. I'm Rhiannon Alley. Have a great day.
Waiting! Wayfair's big sale is coming back. Get bedroom furniture up to 60% off. Area rugs up to 80% off. Kitchen and dining furniture up to 60% off. And free shipping on everything. Save big this Way Day, October 25th and 26th.
Wayfair, you've got just what I need.
Bye-bye cough.
Later chest congestion. Hello, 12 hours of relief.
12 hours? Not coughing? Hashtag still not coughing?
Mucin XDM gives you 12 hours of relief from chest congestion and any type of cough, day or night. Mucin XDM. It's comeback season.
I got that eternal energy. You don't know what's standing in front of me.
President Joe Biden is in Israel speaking with leaders about the war between Israel and Hamas. And with threat of another government shutdown still looming, the race is on to fill that vacant House Speaker position.
And more sunshine and warmer temperatures for your Wednesday. I'll get you prepared. My first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to Wednesday. Welcome to midweek. Good morning, Riley.
Good morning, Jason.
Riley's in for Jill this morning. Thank you so much. And I loved yesterday. It almost felt, again, very warm.
Yes, it's to that point where I blast the heater when I get in the car in the morning and I blast the AC when I'm on my way home.
Exactly. Or in other words, wear a coat in the morning and you don't need it later on.
Exactly.
You might need that coat next week though, but not today. Let's take a look. You'll need it this morning though. Let's take a look outside our Giza Stadium sky cam. Beautiful views. A little bit of traffic out there on the highways, and we have a little bit of traffic in our skies as well. Just a little bit of cloud coverage, but not much, and we're going to be seeing plenty of El Sol today. It is going to be a very nice Wednesday. Again, welcome to midweek. All downhill in a good way towards that weekend. Highs are about 5 or so degrees warmer than we saw yesterday as well. We're going to be in those lower 70s almost across the board. Now, next week, by this time, we're going to be in the mid to upper 50s. So enjoy these warm temperatures as we move along. Again, mostly sunny to just plain old sunny conditions. Also, we're going to be having light winds, and most of these conditions are going to persist through Saturday. Then the changes will start on Sunday with possible shower activity into that chilly next work week. So very cool next week. Dry conditions continue and clear skies today. Can't wait to tell you all about it in my forecast. That's coming up, but right now we're going to send it back to Riley.
Thank you, Jason. President Joe Biden arrived in Tel Aviv this morning, set for high meetings with Israel's prime minister. But his talks with Arab leaders are now called off. The cancellation comes after the Gaza Health Ministry reports at least 500 Palestinian civilians were killed when a rocket struck a hospital. Israel and Hamas are blaming each other for the explosion, the number of dead rising to more than 4,000, including at least 31 Americans. ABC's Justin Finch has the latest.
President Biden arriving in Israel as tensions intensify across the Middle East. From the West Bank to Jordan to Iran, angry protests prompted by reports of a deadly missile strike at a Gaza City hospital killing hundreds. Many of the dead were injured Palestinian civilians, others seeking shelter from the fighting. Videos circulating online showing that hospital reduced to a burning shell. Hamas militants blaming the blast on an Israeli missile, Israel insisting they are not at fault.
This was the Islamic Jihad that fired a long-range rocket towards a long-range target. It failed and exploded, and that is what happened at the hospital.
Gaza residents angered and afraid.
We went to schools, they bombed schools. We went to the south, they bombed the south.
The explosion happening just as President Biden was heading to the Middle East. Biden saying in a statement, "I am outraged and deeply saddened by the explosion at the Al Ali Arab Hospital in Gaza and the terrible loss of life that resulted." The president saying the U.S. supports the protection of civilian life during conflict and that he's directing his team to investigate. A U.S. official tells ABC News it is uncertain who launched the strike and it will take a while to determine. Following the hospital rocket strike, talks between the president and the leaders of Jordan, Egypt, and the Palestinian Authority were canceled. But Biden's talks with Israel's prime minister and leadership will move forward.
ABC News has learned the Biden administration is drafting a $100 billion foreign aid package that includes security assistance for Israel. Now to the ongoing vacancy for the role of House Speaker. Republican Representative Jim Jordan has a second vote for Speaker scheduled for this morning at 8 a.m. His first attempt to win the position failed yesterday, due mostly to a lack of full GOP support. Jordan can only afford to lose 4 Republican votes if all Democrats are present. And House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries says his caucus is in talks to reopen the House with, quote, traditional Republicans. The threat of another potential government shutdown is only a month away. Tax filing services like TurboTax and H&R Block might have to find other ways to get your business in the near future. The IRS is now building its own tax filing program, which will be free. They're calling it Direct File. And the IRS says some taxpayers in 13 states, including Washington but not Oregon, may have the option of trying out the test version of the program. Some current tax-preparing companies have criticized the idea, saying the government shouldn't be in charge of collecting your taxes and also helping you figure out how much you owe. But the IRS says it's not planning to ban private companies from offering tax preparation services. It's just trying to offer another option. The IRS anticipates that hundreds of thousands of taxpayers will decide to participate in the program next year. Jason Valentine is here with a look at your weather forecast.
Folks, a beautiful Wednesday is on the way. Will that hold true through our weekend? I'll get you ready to my first alert weather forecast.
A new app could help detect autism in children earlier. We'll tell you how it works coming up.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Watch me. Watch me jump, dive, and splash. Put me by a pool, I'll be soaked in a flash. A girl in the water to swim like a fish. Just 2 simple legs, that was my wish. I'm a sea turtle, shark, a seal on a slide. This is my day of fun, with nothing to hide. Watch me. Pioneers in orthotic and prosthetic technology at Shriners Children's. The most amazing care anywhere.
Bruno! Bruno!
Pup on the run? No problem. With 5 drive modes, Rogue makes this a walk in the park.
Drive the Nissan Rogue. Now get a low $389 per month lease on Rogue or get 0% APR financing for 36 months on the Rogue Platinum.
Is Medicare planning the last thing on your list? If you're approaching retirement age, contact the professionals at Stand Fortier Insurance Services and get answers to all your Medicare insurance questions. Let Stand Fortier guide you through the Medicare maze. Stand Fortier Insurance Services, bringing clarity to the complex.
Check out Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds, your local Old Hickory Sheds dealer. We sell and deliver a wide variety of buildings, including storage sheds, lofted barns, playhouses, cabins, and more. Come visit us at 3680 West Van Giesen Street in West Richland.
If you've been considering updating your kitchen or bath countertops, be sure to attend the Costless Carpet Annual Slab Sale. This Saturday, Costless Carpet designers and fabricators will be on site. Every in-stock slab is on sale, with select slabs marked down up to 50%. Choose from a huge selection of quartz, marble, and granite slabs. Fabricators will only be on site this Saturday from 9 to 5. So write in your plans and drawings for instant savings. Find your nearest Costless Carpet at costlesscarpet.com.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra.
Welcome back, everyone. New hope for parents of children with autism as a new app provides an opportunity for earlier diagnoses. ABC's Andrea Fuji has the details.
This morning, researchers hope a new app can close the gap in autism spectrum diagnosis.
So the challenge is that the signs are ambiguous if we're just looking at behaviors.
Doctors say early detection is key for treatment, and usually that means parents filling out a questionnaire at a child's 2-year checkup. But experts say those questionnaires can miss important signs and aren't as effective in girls or ethnic minorities. So researchers at Duke University are developing an app they say can more quickly and accurately diagnose autism in young children.
It's based on observations of behavior. So how do you develop a tool
that can precisely measure behavior in an accurate way that could pick up on really subtle signs in many cases early in life.
The app takes fewer than 10 minutes to administer and includes a series of prompts and videos for kids to respond to.
It can make the difference between whether they learn to speak or don't, whether they can go to a general classroom or not.
According to the CDC, about 3% of children have been identified with autism spectrum disorder, with boys 4 times more likely than girls to be diagnosed. Dr. Danae Fannin says it was hard to diagnose her 2 kids, but she knew something was wrong.
There were things they would do, like kicking their legs and their arms. Definitely their eye gaze was different.
She says an app like this could have made a difference.
The National Institute of Health is helping fund this project. The app is still in the trial phase. Coming up, a new initiative aims to provide clean energy and cut costs for agricultural worker homes in the Lower Valley. And we'll return with a look at your first alert weather forecast. That's next.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
If something's missing in your morning without a McDonald's breakfast, then try a new bagel sandwich. With fluffy egg, melty cheese, and your choice of a steak patty with grilled onion, or bacon, or sausage, well, those will fill the void deliciously. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Take a trip back in time at the Uptown Antique Market. Nearly 30 individual vendors with an amazing variety of inventory, from furniture to clothing, housewares to home decor, memorabilia, and much, much more. New inventory arriving daily at the Uptown Antique Market in Richland's historic Uptown.
My mom hired a bath fitter to make me a new bath. My friend Jimmy said that when he got a new bath, it took forever. Jimmy didn't have to take a bath for a month. I didn't even get to miss one bath. It's just not fair.
Bath Fitter will remodel your bath in as little as 1 day. We've got over 2 million satisfied customers and 35 years experience. Call now or visit bathfitter.com for a free in-home consultation.
Sleep Shop and Furniture has expanded. To celebrate, all living room furniture is up to 35% off. A queen-size gel mattress for only $399 on hand with immediate delivery. Up to 18 months seamless cash and no credit financing available. Quality furniture, affordable prices.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now, through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,400 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance from Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
In 2014, Benton County voters passed an initiative to fund law and justice efforts. This allowed police departments to increase staffing, improve officer retention, reduce backlog in the justice system, fund gang prevention, fund drug court, fight sex trafficking, and improve the quality of life in our communities. Continue to keep Benton County safe. Vote to approve Proposition 1.
One good round deserves another at Zentel Creek Golf Club in Kennewick. Stay warm inside with state-of-the-art golf simulators, or book banquet space for your next family or professional event. Weekends liven up with select live music events throughout the season. Go to zentelcreek.com to find the list of live music options and make reservations for golf, dinner, drinks, and fun all year round.
I think they like each other.
I'm Charles. Lunch?
Vanessa. I like lunch.
Give in to deliciousness. Buy one craveable classic and get another one for $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Hope you've had a wonderful morning so far. Hope you had a nice Tuesday. A little bit of traffic out on the highway. That's in Pasco, right outside of Giesa Stadium. And just a beautiful morning, and we're going to have a beautiful day today. Not too much cloud coverage out there, just little bits and pieces, will-o-wisps of clouds pretty much throughout the northwest. And that is going to continue tomorrow. Looks like Friday as well. Then we'll see clouds start to form as we get into our weekend. Could see showers return by Sunday, but You're not going to know that for the next couple of days, as we're looking free and clear, and we're staying warmer as well. So just very nice conditions as we've gotten past the middle part of October. We're starting to sashay into the last part of October, getting near Halloween. We're 2 weeks from it yesterday. So we're getting really close to the holiday season. So we have a warming trend. We're going to feel a little bit warmer than usual for this time of year. High pressure system right there in Northern California. Going to be churning in those warmer temperatures from the south into our areas, really into most of the Northwest. And that's going to continue for the next couple of days. Also, it's bringing all of our temperatures pretty close together, but that doesn't mean we don't have a cool morning. There is no cloud coverage above us, so we're getting all the brunt of the chilliness. Look at that, 35 in Ellensburg. That is just 3 degrees off of the freezing mark, but then we go all the way to Walla Walla at 50 degrees. So temperatures all over the place this morning, but they're going to come together right in those lower 70s later on today. And we're going to stay in those lower 70s for most of our cities, if not upper 60s through Saturday. Then we're going to start that cool down all the way to the upper 50s by Tuesday. Chilly temperatures are on the way. Let's take a look at our winds, and we're seeing very light winds. The only problem when we see light winds, especially in the morning, it's the possibility of fog starting to pop up. I'll get to that in a bit, but light winds throughout the next couple of days. They'll slowly start to build up into our weekend and into our next work week. So let's take a look at visibility. Looking pretty good unless you're traveling deep into the Blue Mountain region. 8 miles of visibility, so more or less 80% visibility in Yakima. So looking good so far this morning. We're going to keep a close eye on that. Let's take a look at our highs today. We're in those lower 70s, Yakima Valley, and in the Kittitas County areas. Again, very closely grouped together, lower 70s for all of the Mid-Columbia, and just a tad warmer for Pendleton at 75. So very nice day for all of our areas, and we're going to stay in those mid to lower 70s through Saturday, and then 67 with a chance of showers for Yakima Sunday, and down to 57 by Tuesday. In the Tri-Cities area, lower 70s Wednesday through Saturday, and then those cooler temperatures with possible shower activity on the way. So let's get to enjoying today. Plenty of sunshine, light winds, and that's going to continue tomorrow. We do have a chance of seeing some morning fog for Friday, so we're going to keep a close eye on that. But other than that, beautiful conditions into our weekend. Just get prepared for those very cool temperatures looming next week.
The Washington Department of Commerce has invested $970,000 in a clean energy pilot project to install solar power on agricultural worker homes in the lower Yakima Valley. More than 100 applications were submitted, but only 32 homes were chosen. Commerce Director Mike Fong toured some of those homes yesterday, speaking with residents about what the project means for their futures. Fong says it should cut down their power bills by at least 70%, but expects most will be closer to 90 or 100%. Solar panels, a luxury they wouldn't be able to afford without this project.
The benefits of what's coming through the energy transformation have to accrue to not just affluent communities, but also communities of color, low-income neighborhoods, and we want to make sure that the word gets out.
Applications are closed for this project, but Fong says the Department of Commerce has more resources coming to give rebates and incentives for solar panels, heat pumps, electric vehicles, and other opportunities. WSU Tri-Cities is hosting a panel discussion today on clean energy. This is part of the university's Research Week activities that are running this week. The discussion is Clean Energy and the Environment and will feature people from the Institute for Northwest Energy Futures, Bioproduct Sciences and Engineering Laboratory, and the School of the Environment. The discussion is open to the public and is at 3 p.m. in the Collaboration Hall on campus. You can also join by Zoom. In Spokane, a man encountered a cougar not only once but twice at Riverside State Park. He made it back to his home safe and sound, but he wants other hikers to be on the lookout for these animals. On Sunday afternoon, Ryan Wade was riding his favorite trail in Riverside State Park when he came face to face with a cougar. Wade immediately stopped and put his bike between him and the cougar.
And then I picked my bike up and I started shaking the bike at the cat and yelling at it. Very colorful language, and then I lunged at the cat to try to scare it away, and it backed off, and I did that again, and then it ran off into the brush.
Thankfully, the cougar left him alone the second time. Stacy Lehman with Fish and Wildlife says when you are in a situation like Wade, don't run, put hands over your head to make yourself as big as possible, and if you have a backpack or a water bottle, throw at them. Lehman says always bring bear spray with you in case of an emergency. Travelers now have more options for getting a passport in Yakima County. The government is not currently letting anyone renew passports online, which means you have to do it by mail or in person. Typically, you would have to go to the post office to file that paperwork, but now the Yakima County Courthouse is offering that service as well, something that was shut down during the pandemic.
We're hoping, we'll see how, we just opened, but the hope is eventually we will be able to add more appointments, possibly another staff member.
They're booked out for 3 weeks in advance right now, and it can take months for the government to process a passport request. So if you're even thinking about an international trip, you'll need to get started on that paperwork right away. A siren test will be taking place tomorrow morning along the Columbia and Yakima rivers. According to the Benton County and Franklin County Emergency Management offices, these tests are done periodically to test emergency equipment and response procedures. The sirens will be heard along the Columbia River between the Vernita Bridge and Leslie Groves Park in North Richland, as well as the Horn Rapids Off-Road Vehicle Park and the Rattlesnake Mountain Shooting Facility, the Columbia Generating Station, and nearby areas. This will happen between 10 a.m. and noon tomorrow. Benton and Franklin counties will also be testing their Code Red telephone notification system for residents living within 10 miles of the Columbia Generating Station. When we come back, a first date gone wrong after a woman slurps down dozens of oysters and is left to foot the bill.
Here, freshly made grizzly bear tracks. Survival, it's not guaranteed. Good thing I got my Ford Bronco Sport, because it goes over any terrain.
Get a great deal on a Bronco Sport, only at your local Ford dealer.
Are your closets overflowing? Is your garage filled with things you no longer need? When you donate to Goodwill, you're not just clearing space in your home, you're creating opportunities for those in need. By donating or shopping at Goodwill, you actively contribute to local employment opportunities and help individuals find work within your community. So donate your gently used items to Goodwill, and together we can transform lives and build a brighter future. Goodwill, your Halloween headquarters.
I met Anidas 10 years ago when he first came to Numerica. He didn't have bad credit, but he just had no credit to begin with. I took the time to really go over some options with him and figure out what steps he needed to take in order for him to build that positive credit to the point where, fast forward 10 years down the road, he's got his business account with Numerica, he's got his personal accounts with Numerica, and he's looking to buy his second home also with Numerica. That was a sense of fulfillment for me in saying, hey, I helped him get through these steps.
The 2023 Honda CR-V is a Car and Driver 10 Best. RAV4 and Forester are not. CR-V is also Car and Driver's top-ranked compact SUV. Toyota and Subaru weren't even close. That's because inside and out, the next generation Honda CR-V is bigger, bolder, and more beautiful than ever. And right now, well-qualified buyers can get CR-V with 3.9% APR financing. For details, see your Southeastern Washington Honda dealer.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Looking for a cozy fall event for your entire family? Queensgate Gardens in Richland has a perfect one for you. Featuring a corn and hay bale maze, a dump truck slide, pumpkin archery and painting, and more. Come visit us at Queensgate Gardens for a seasonal memory you'll never forget.
Exciting news. US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro with its stunning titanium design and the best iPhone camera yet. The thing that I love...
Beautiful. Now let's cue the music. Green screen and action.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Come on, man, it's titanium.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Cut. Love it.
That felt good.
Now you can get the new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium on us.
U.S. Cellular, built for us. Here, freshly made grizzly bear tracks. Survival, it's not guaranteed. Good thing I got my Ford Bronco Sport, because it goes over any terrain.
Get a great deal on a Bronco Sport only at your local Ford dealer.
The Cougars battle the Ducks, 12:30 Saturday, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, let's head closer to home, everyone, and we have a beautiful Wednesday on the way, and we're going to see nice conditions for the next couple of days at least. So it is warmer and sunnier today, mostly sunny to just plain old sunshine today. Highs in the lower 70s almost across the board. Look at that, 72 or 71 in the entirety of the Yakima Valley over in the Mid-Columbia. Do you see a trend, Riley? 72 and 71s over in the lovely Blue Mountain region. A little warmer in the Blue Mountain region, except for Boardman. We're at 67 there, but a beautiful Wednesday is ahead. I'll tell you all about it in my forecast coming up.
Well, first dates can be tricky, but one in Atlanta got downright slimy when a woman slurped down 4 dozen oysters, racking up a massive tab. CNN's Jeannie Moose reports.
He said he asked her out on a first date just for drinks. But what she ended up slurping were oysters. Slurping and slurping. 4 platters, totaling 48 oysters.
When the 4th one came out, he was looking at me crazy.
Her date wasn't the only one. And then after all those oysters at Fontaine's Oyster House in Atlanta,
I'm like, baby, what's next? What I'm about to eat?
She gobbled down a crab cakes and potatoes
Good
entree.
night.
But at some point, the date deserted.
Like he going to the bathroom and never come back.
And she ended up paying the almost $185 bill. Most online commenters were unsympathetic. If you eat 48 oysters in a day, you are a walrus.
I don't know if I ever ate 48 of anything. Some Skittles.
But the way she was slurping them oysters, oh.
Heck, I would have walked out, to be honest with you.
You don't just run out on the bill, baby. The restaurant manager told Rolling Stone eating 48 oysters is pretty impressive, but not unheard of, and described the woman as nice. Many likened the oyster feast to the scene from White Chicks. No ribs were spared.
Damn, little lady. You sure can't put it away.
So can Oyster Girl. She was dubbed everything from Queen of the Sea to the Oyster Obliterator. When she texted her date, running out on a tab is crazy, he replied, I offered to take you out for drinks and said he'd pay for them. Dating etiquette can get slimy, but since this went viral, the world is her 48 oysters. Jeannie Moose, CNN.
Still slurping?
New York.
That is a lot of oysters.
It is, absolutely. I must admit, I was in Reno one weekend. I had 36. So,
but not 48.
But not 48.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't blame the gentleman there. He paid for the drinks. That's all it was supposed to be. I'm sure he would have paid for some of the food, but she just kept ordering.